There is a truly dark side to all of this. Since the 1970s, dozens of people have died undergoing exorcism. Here in Australia, there was a case in the 1990s involving a woman called Joan Vollmer.
Joan Vollmer died because of pressure placed on her throat in the belief that demons would come out of her body if they did that to her. The question you'd want to ask is, how could it be that this is violent when it's supposedly intended to assist the person?
On this journey, I've witnessed different types of exorcisms and deliverance. They're not always violent, but I can see how they could be traumatic for some of those involved. When she was a kid, Linda's parents were part of a fringe Pentecostal ministry that would meet in people's houses.
Nice pink bicycle. Yep. My parents told me that I had always been a bad child. I had screamed all my life, that I had rejected my brother, that I had... I'm sorry, I find this really hard. They told me that I was demon possessed. They also told me that I was cursed by a witch.
There were visits to doctors and psychologists, but ultimately Linda's parents turned to their faith for a solution to her bad behaviour.
My memories of going through deliverance or exorcisms began as early as maybe 10 years old. The leaders of the church, I would go to their house and they would take me into their lounge room. I would sit there for up to a whole day whilst they would lay their hands on me and cast demons out of me. They would have a bucket in front of me and they would tell me to cough, spit, vomit. So I would comply by coughing when they asked me to cough, spit. I could never actually bring myself to vomit. I'd try and give them the best kind of show in order to just make it stop. I think the worst part for me was when they'd actually say the name of the demon and it would feel like it was contagious. It made me feel like I had a contagious disease.
As it turns out, there was another, more mundane reason for Linda's behaviour as a child.
A few years ago I was diagnosed with temporal lobe epilepsy. Most people would probably be upset to be diagnosed with epilepsy, but I was kind of relieved. I could have been having seizures where my behaviour was a bit unusual, saying unusual things, rambling.
Linda no longer has a relationship with her parents.
I don't know how you can have a relationship with somebody who believes that you're intrinsically flawed. I need to see myself as a person who is intrinsically good.
After meeting Linda, I wondered how her parents remembered that time. I wondered if being estranged from their daughter had made them rethink their faith and belief in demons. I was a little surprised when they agreed to meet with me.
She was a very good baby, placid. Around about the age of 2, she just changed overnight.
I think it's possible that something supernatural invaded Linda's life by means that I don't understand.
So when you say something invaded her, you're talking about something that's not a physical, or you're talking about something that's... Sorry, what's that?
Demon.
Or spiritual.
Spiritual. Yeah. Something. You know, you can be demon possessed. People can be. We didn't want to believe it, but we just had to come to the point where we had to try praying that spirit out, if you want to call it exorcism. And we continued for quite a while, but it didn't change.
When I ask about Linda's epilepsy, they say that it was never diagnosed when she was a child.
We had tried everything medically everything, many hours of talking and trying to understand what was wrong.
Do you think she still has some kind of negative spirit or something about her? Would you use those
I
terms?
think she's probably just learnt to live with it.
If you say one wrong thing, like what she calls wrong, it could escalate in
And would you
a rage.
Would you see that as a sign that she's still got some kind of...
I believe so.
I'm so over this house and I'm over the filming and everything.
Paige! 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 Oh, shit.
Many people ask the question, why are people so evil today? Why is there so much anger and hatred? Why is there so much commotion going on? Why are people so divided against each other? What is happening in the world today? Why do I feel like I'm always being watched? Why can I see black shadows walking around at night? What are they? Why do I, myself, why do I get so easily upset today? The world seems to be falling apart. What is happening? There's so much violence going on in the world. The movies are all about death. Society seems to be losing their mind. These questions deserve answers. There are evil forces in the world today that have always been there. And there are good forces. The world is rejecting the good and turning to the dark side. The world is walking the broad path to destruction, and they don't understand. These forces are nothing more than demons. The dark forces, the unclean spirits that were cast out of heaven for rebelling against the authority and the government of God. And they are here to destroy everything that God has created, because they know how much He loves His creatures and creation. Time is running out.
Repent, sir. You gotta repent, sir, for murdering babies.
Why?
Because it's a sin before God.
Why?
Wow.
Stinky breath.
Yeah,
Why?
that's pretty evil of you, sir.
Yeah, I am.
And I hope and pray that you...
Yeah.
Well, that's what you do to babies, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
You love it, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I hope that you come to Christ, sir.
Oh, I never go to Christ.
I hope that you come to Christ,
No,
sir.
I don't go to Christ.
Yeah,
I don't listen to Christ.
You will have a darkened heart, sir.
I do have a darkened heart. Yeah.
You have a darkened heart.
I do, very, very much so.
And you will stand before God in judgment day.
Yes, I will. Every day.
You will stand before God in judgment
Yes,
day.
I will. Every day.
All of the babies that you have killed.
I love it.
Yeah, keep tearing the babies
Yeah,
apart.
I will.
Keep tearing the babies
I
apart.
will.
What is your problem?
Just that, sir.
Okay.
I'm a Christian, sir.
I'm pure and virtuous and wholesome and innocent. How can you say anything bad about me?
Sir, you need to be born again.
I am born again.
Now, did you just say that you were Lucifer?
I am Lucifer.
Oh, is he the Lucifer that God created?
That's the same one.
Oh man, this is great. I'm going to put this on the internet. See, this is what a Mason confesses, is that Lucifer is light.
Lucifer matutinus inveniat. Ille in quam Lucifer
Porque estás muerta. ¿Y el bebé? Estabas embarazada. Estabas embarazada cuando te quitaron los hijos. Él me escuchó. ¿Quién te escuchó? ¡Y me lo quieres! ¿Quién te escuchó? Regresa a tu lugar. No puedes. No puedes acercarte de esa manera. Graba.
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. ما فيه ترشمة هذا الجالسة l'inferno vai nel nome del Padre, del Figlio e dello Spirito Santo. Signore Gesù Cristo, Dio ti saluto da tuo Padre, Dio
Things that are appearing and doing odd things in their homes is but ghost activity. This is far from the truth, and we need to help these lost souls see this great deception as time is drawing closer to the end. We are up against demon forces, which is nothing more than fallen angels who lost their estate in heaven and who like to masquerade around as ghosts to deceive people about the state of the dead. We clearly understand and know that the dead know nothing, as they are resting in peace, R.I.P., in their graves. The body decomposes as the spirit of life returns to God, and the soul sleeps. The individual soul, they are waiting for the day and hour of the first resurrection, where all will meet the Lord in the air, who have overcome this world and will receive their eternal reward in heaven. Or they will meet the Lord in the great white throne judgment, where all will be sentenced for destruction. This is where both soul and body will be destroyed by hellfire and cease to exist. Many people are experiencing encounters in their lives with these fallen angels today more than ever before. They love to move things around in their room to make people think that these are dead people. The fallen angels are simply playing tricks on them. It is easy for the fallen angels to confuse the people that are in the world who do not read their Bibles properly or choose to go get understanding from the blind leaders that have been indoctrinated through the universities that are in some shape or form interconnected somehow to the Vatican, who teaches false doctrine, and thus the world has been led astray. The Bible is so clear on all these subjects, on the state of the dead, demons, and the afterlife.
Jesus said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee.
Okay. Bethard, oh my God! Bethard! Bethard! What's wrong? Get rid of it! Bethard! 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 Bethard!
Kurwa, czek. Dzień dobry. Proszę tutaj przywieźć karetkę. A tutaj na dworzec zachodni.
Radowska 20.
I think you are trying to get in my car. Huh? Yeah, ma'am! It's not working. Pump ain't working. I can't put gas at all. Hey, sweetie, do you need some help or something? You want me to call the paramedics or something? I mean, it's fucking cold out here and you don't even have shoes on. You right? What's your name? You don't have one? Huh? No? Wow, you are on some shit, aren't you? Oh, hey! What do you mean get out? I'm saying get the fuck out of my car.
With my whip? With your whip? Oh, it's in my whip.
Oh, hell no. Somebody call somebody. I'm about to get my sisters over to f you up. Sweetie, get the f out of my whip. You think I'm...
I see you. I see you. I promise you God I see you.
You see me? You gonna want me for the rest of your fucking life. Yes, my dear. You gonna feel this in a minute. Bring your dick. You can bring that dick over here. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. If you don't.
Did you take something?
Shit.